All right. So who are we with today?
This is Lee Godbold with the Bold Business League.
Okay, and can you tell everybody exactly what it is, the Bold Business League, and what we're doing here today?
Yeah, so the Bold Business League turns business into a sport. So we have a group with the junk team, and so we have junk removal operators throughout the country, just one per market. So there's area exclusivity, and it's a team of guys that are collaborating, competing, and holding each other accountable. And we've got great speakers that are other players. We call our members players, and they're presenting winning plays. These are $1 million plus companies. They're coming up here and they're presenting things that are really working in their business. And then tomorrow it's game day. We mastermind, and that's when a group of business owners get together on a round table, and they go over their goals for the next 90 days, any issues they're having, and they're going to leave here with a crystal clear plan on how to advance their business and accomplish their 90-day goals at the end of it.
Awesome. What is some advice that you would have for someone just barely starting a new junk removal company?
Junk removal is tough nowadays. If you're coming in funded, you can jump in on digital advertising and all, like Google Ads, but you better have a pretty large budget. If you're going to jump in on Google Ads, you need probably $5,000-$6,000 a month towards an ads budget, and depending on the market that you're in. If you don't have that kind of money, then you just need to pick a strategy, and you go out and stick to that strategy. It could be yard signs. Yard signs still do work. Go out and say, hey, if you put out 2,000 yard signs, you're probably going to get at least 20 jobs from that, So that's only a 1% conversion rate, but that's a good start. You just find ways, and you go into and you stick with it. You find areas that you want to get jobs in that are like ideal clients. So figure out the areas that are higher property values, a lot of homeowners, and blitz that area with yard signs. You could even knock on doors. Some people do this. Like when you're first starting out, you got to find some way to do something that others aren't doing. The old days, you could start up a business, you could run some cheap Google ads, you could put ads up on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, which Facebook Marketplace can still work now. You can go in on that strategy too to kind of get started. But you just pick one or two things and pick one or two areas, small areas, and just become the company in that area. And then people are going to start seeing your trucks rolling down the road, which need to have graphics on it, and you'll start getting referrals in that area. If you try and go too wide, you're just one guy, so you're not going to make a big enough impact.
Okay, and then final question, what is the big, hairy, audacious goal for the Bold Business League?
Yeah, the Bold Business League, I want to be the first organization to ever turn business into a sport. Now, why do I want to do that? It's because I think competition is critical. Business owners have never really had a measuring stick for the most part. Like some franchise systems do, but independent business owners don't. So by having a measuring stick as to where you stack up, like if you're behind and you're chasing somebody, like you want to catch that guy. So what happens is it forces you to pay attention to your business like never before. We all want to be successful, so we all work with a company, but sometimes it's very easy to chase a shiny object or get comfortable. And as a group, if we're all advancing, all moving forward, all improving, that's going to cause you to stay on the gas, to consistently be paying attention to the KPIs that are important. And then also with our scoreboard, so we have a not publicly visible, but a visible scoreboard for all the players of a team. Again, it's area exclusivity that shows revenue, major KPIs, and it ranks people from best to worst. And then we study the people that are best, and we roll out systems where it's really easy for other companies to roll those out. And then we have accountability systems in place where if whatever commitments that are made, like in the mastermind, or after each speaker, we ask people to make a commitment. Are they going to do what the speaker was talking about? That gets uploaded into the system on a player profile, and it's not publicly visible, but it's visible to the entire team as to what these people are going to carry on. So our goal is to help as many people as we can that find this helpful. This isn't going to be for everybody because it's going to force people to consistently stay on top of stuff and do like these little tedious things, but the little tedious things is what's going to build companies to $5 million, $10 million a year. So for the people this is right for, my goal is to create the ultimate environment for them to compete, collaborate, and hold each other accountable. That way the entire league, the entire team rises.
That's awesome. I appreciate the interview. Thanks a lot for having us.